Hi guys. So I'm not sure where exactly I left off at when I was starting my story time before I got that phone call that I had to take. But basically, what I was saying is um, I had a very crazy journey with that ex. I named him what? Red. And he would put me through a lot. Like, we would have some good times. Like, sometimes he would get up one day and decide, you know what, I'm not going to go to work. Um, we're going to pack up our bags and we're going to take a trip and we're going to have a good time today. And we're just going to have some fun. I'm not going to worry about work today. And we would. We would probably, you know, go to one of his friends' house. They got like a nice place with a pool and stuff, and go there and hang out, do a little cookout and hang out and stuff like that, and have a great day. Or we would go out sometimes and he would get drunk because he was a bad drunk. Red was definitely a bad drunk. Like, when I say a bad drunk, I mean like a bad drunk. He drank a lot, a lot, a lot. Like, this man would get a big behind bottle, gallons bottle of alcohol, and drink it down in days. So when I realized that basically he was kind of similar to me, where he was either a very angry drunk or a very happy and cool, smooth sailing, jokey joke type of drunk. But he was always usually drunk. So that just gives you an idea of what I dealt with when I was in a relationship with him. So he sometimes would get abusive. I had a time one time when he was accusing me of cheating, and I was not cheating at all. But when I found out he was accusing me of cheating, I have grown enough to realize, and I had grown enough to realize even then, even though I was still in my 20s, that man, if a dude steady gearing towards saying that you're cheating and he is like gung ho on that and like not letting it go, that means he cheating. And when he kept sitting there trying to make it like I was cheating and trying to really seriously imply that I was cheating, and I know I was not feeding this narrative because I was not doing anything to even make him think I was cheating. Like, I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't hanging out. I went to work and came right back, like, and at that time, I don't even think I was working, but if I was working or if I didn't work, if I did work, I went to work and came right back. Like, I never went anywhere, never did anything, usually, unless it was with him. So it was like so crazy that he kept sitting here trying to accuse me of cheating. So I put my thinking cap on and I said, oh, he cheating. And I'm about to find out why. Because you can't be sitting here accusing me of cheating. Meanwhile, you're cheating, and you want me to sit here and act like I'm the one that's in fault because you know you wrong. No, we're not going to do that. So I found out that he was cheating, and I found the proof of the fact that he was cheating. Found the number of the woman he was cheating with, and called her. Yes, I did. Um, I did not imply anything. I just asked her a few questions, and she wasn't even upset. Um, she let me know that she had been in the house that he and I at that time lived in. Now, mind you, I've only lived with three men where I've shared my home, my space with, and he was one of them. So when she told me that while we were living in the same space, that he had her in the house with him at a point, and she knew I was there because they had mentioned me, and he wouldn't let her come up the steps because she's like she was telling me, she was like, I knew something was going on with Reds because I've known him for years, like since we were younger. And she was like, he never usually had any kind of problem with me going upstairs, hanging out in his bedroom, anything like that. But she said, I thought it was very awkward and weird to me that the last time I was at his house, he would not let me go up the steps. Like every time I was about to go up the steps, like he would really start tripping. And I was like, well, that's why, darling, because I was up here. And I didn't know that he had company. Because, yeah, I do remember it was quite a few times that he had company at the house. Like I told y'all, when I say I'm really an introvert, I'm not lying. Like, I have a very beautiful way of covering up the fact that I'm an introvert because I come off like a social butterfly when I feel like it. But, baby, when I tell you, I will stay in my bedroom for days because that's what I used to do when I was with Red. When I was with Red, I would be in that bedroom of ours for days, watching TV, or whatever. Of course, I come out, eat, go to the bathroom, take a shower, whatever. But when I wasn't working and I didn't have anything else to do, especially when it's wintertime, baby, I'm not going anywhere. I'm barely going anywhere else in the house unless, like I gotta eat, gotta go to the bathroom, whatever. So that's why when she said that he wouldn't let her come up the steps, but she knew I was there because he had mentioned me. That's why I wasn't even surprised because I was like, I know me. I stayed in that room, especially when I knew he had company. Because here's my thing. When I don't get myself prepared to deal with people, and then I get forced to deal with people, it puts me in like a mode that I don't really like to be in. So when I say I'm an introvert, I'm dead serious. So that's why if I hear people, like if I lived with you, you're my roommate, we live in that same house together, but we all have different rooms, obviously, you might not see me for weeks. Because between me going in and out, probably going somewhere every now and then, or just staying in my daggone room and barely ever coming out, you probably wouldn't even know when I'm there and when I'm not. Because I'm very quiet, I'm very reserved, I stay to myself. And so that's why when she said that, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Because y'all, yeah, you wouldn't know I was there until somebody mentioned me. Because I barely ever came out of the room unless I had to. So when she let me know that, I was like, not only is this dude a cheater and a liar, but he's ballsy and bold. Because what if I would have came downstairs and walked into something? That would have been drama on top of drama that I would have just walked into. I wouldn't even known. And now, mind you, I do remember a time when I did walk in on him with another female, but he wasn't like hugged up with her or anything like that. She was just out there chatting and talking to them, but she was like real cool with him. And I peeped that. Actually, that was the time frame when I started deciding to come out more. Because I have my time frames where I'll stay in and I'll shut down. I don't want to talk to nobody. Or I only have a select few people that I'll talk to. Or I'll come out but only go designated areas and only talk to designated people. I'm weird like that, y'all. But listen, I'm weird like that because I've realized how weird other people are. And so that's why I'm like, I'm not getting in the mix with y'all. I'm staying to myself because that's safer. Being in the mix with y'all is not safe. I'm cool. So that's why, I got to the point where I was like, okay, you know what? Stay to myself most of the time. I'll get ready when I'm ready to actually vibe with others. I'll get ready to vibe with others. I'm sorry, y'all. My stomach is really bothering me. Like, my stomach hurts. But anyway, I'm going to get this video done.